My name is Brother Bob. I'm a father. I celebrate Mass every day, but I have no crowd like this. I have nobody like this, not even one. I celebrate it alone. I'm in a place where there are no Christians, and that's why I'm there. I'm there to give witness to what Christianity is. I don't do it too well, but I try. And that's the purpose of being there. I am a Maryknoll missioner, the Catholic Foreign Mission Society of America. A good number of your parishioners here have come to me and said, my mother used to be in contact with them. And so it's been around for a long time, and we're now struggling to get more and more members so we can continue this kind of mission. I am a Midwesterner, like yourselves, I suppose, most of you. Born in Iowa, in Des Moines, raised in Indiana and Goshen, Indiana. And sometimes I come here to Minnesota. When I come back to the States, I've had a couple of occasions to be here in Minnesota, and I regard this as mission-minded Minnesota. I really am pleased with what I've seen in Minnesota and heard, and the contact I've had with Minnesotans and their way of showing their interest in mission. I'm in Asia, and Bangladesh. Bangladesh, as you know, was part of India at one time and then part of Pakistan. Now it's independent, completely independent. The bishops of Asia got together, and they're struggling to find out what they can do, what the church can do in Asia to be a better lever for unity. And they say that the bringing people together is our biggest purpose. And so when I went to Bangladesh, I was with 5 guys, and asti, one after the other, left. I'm the only one there left. And the bishops give me a job. They give me they've said what to do. I have a letter of assignment here that's one of all the bishops, 8 bishops, 8 dioceses. Every bishop with whom I've been has given me a letter of assignment saying exactly the same thing. They all want this sort of work to be done. Witness among Muslims, because we're not afraid to give witness. Our witness is good. Dear Father Bob, greetings from the bishop's house. This is to formalize your future mission service in this diocese. Beginning from August, I wish you to reside in Jamalpur. I ask you to continue the work that you've done with the Catholic Church in Tangayal, Netrokona, and Kishaganj. Namely, and here are the 4 purposes that he gives me to fulfill in my mission. Live among the poor as a brother to them. The first thing, live among the poor. Second, serve the sick and disabled so that they can live better. Show the respect that our Christian religion has for Islam and Hinduism. Fourth, last, explain to those who inquire about the reasons for your lifestyle and good works. We're not being silent about this. We're very happy at the load that's been put on us to give this witness. This is a wonderful, wonderful thing. We like this. So, live among the poor as a brother to them. I live in a room by myself. Could be in a little grass or a little bamboo hut. Could be in a room somewhere. Anyway, it's in the room I have with me my bicycle, which I use every single day, going 10, 20, 30, 40 kilometers. And my stove, 1-burner kerosene stove, where I prepare my afternoon meal, and my water bucket. So these things are there, and my choki, my bed board with its mosquito net, very, very important. And that's the living arrangement. I'm living among people who live at least as simply as that. And it's wonderful to be among the people in the way that they are there. The second thing then, serve the sick so that they may live, sick and the disabled. I go by bicycle from village to village in the area where I live and try to find who are the children who are seriously sick, especially with cerebral palsy. That's a big thing in Bangladesh. Cerebral palsy, you know, where the feet cross and the children are crippled for life unless they can be by physiotherapy improved, and they are improved by physiotherapy. And just doing that for the sake of, now I'm doing it just for the children more than anything else, not the older people. And the older people like my explanation, because they say, hey, I've got this problem in my back or my hip or whatever. Can you help me? And I say, how old are you? And they say, 60. And I say, no, I can't help you. I give you the advice where to go. But I'm working with the children, because if we help the children now, they will improve to the extent that it will help them all during their lives. The older people who have requested help, when they hear that, they say, that is good. Help the kids. Do something for the kids. And I'm very happy with their reaction to that statement, that we're not there for healing everybody, but we want to be helpful, particularly to the future. The third thing, show respect that our Christian relation has for Islam and Hinduism. It's easy to do by the way we speak, but it's particularly easy when working with Muslims. They keep the fast every year. They keep it. Not everybody, but there's enough of them do that you know that this is a very holy event in their lives every year, 30 days of fasting, and I can join them, and I do join them, and they're very much impressed to have a Christian fasting with them. And so I explained to them that fasting is a tradition of the Catholic Christian faith too. It's of the Christian faith. But they didn't know that. In fact, they don't know much at all about Christianity. Just the fact that I am a Christian, and they know that Christians are there to convert them. That's what they think. They think wrongly. And so during that first year that I'm in any town, they understand that, okay, I'm not there to convert them. And then the final point there was, where did I put that? The explaining to them what is the reason that I do this. What is the reason? And I tell them, because this is the way Jesus lived. Why do you do this? Apnar ki labh? What is your profit? What is your benefit? And my benefit is I please God. Allah doa pai. I receive the blessing of God. And they like that very much, because they're out for the same thing. They want to receive the blessing of God. And they see that a Christian does it in their midst for the same reason. We want to please God. We want to please God by creating one human family, not at one another's throats all the time. So I do that for 3 years. 3 years in each place. First year, it's a year of suspicion. They're suspicious of me, that I'm going to try to convert them. But after a year of seeing that, no, I'm out there helping the kids, they understand that, no, he's not here to convert us. He's doing something else, which is good. And then the second year, the more and more people start coming to me, and trust is being built. In fact, I just completed my first year, so I've completed the year of suspicion. Now I'm in my second year, and it's more comfortable. People trust me. They will even let me go with their sister or daughter to the hospital. Okay, fine. That's something in the Islamic society to allow that to happen. And finally, after the second year, I can count on the third year being a year of affection. They'll like me because I'm trustworthy and I've done good for their families. And so we just hope to be able to keep that up, finish this 3-year term, and let the future take care of itself. So it's wonderful to be there, and I want to introduce you to some of those people right now. First of all, a little boy by the name of Alamin, which is a solid Islamic name. Alamin, a little boy with osteomyelitis in his shoulder. And his mother was speaking to me while holding Alamin, and Alamin kept looking at me as we were speaking. And he had a biscuit in his hand, a cookie, which is for a big Bengali boy. That's great. That's all he needs. Nothing else is required. And as we were speaking, his mother and I, he held out his hand slowly towards me with the biscuit in it. He hadn't eaten it yet. And I thought, this is a bluff. And so I'll put my hand out there. And sure enough, he put the biscuit in my hand and withdrew his hand. 2-year-old Bengali boy knows how to share. He's been taught that from the beginning. You share what you have with visitors, with guests, with strange people. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. And another later, I want you to meet Banu. Banu is blind, begs for a living, sits outside of the hospital with her baby, begging for people to give some money for her. And she doesn't even know who the father of the child is. And she just begs for a living. And one time I went past her, and she held out her shari like this and says, "Look, I got a hole in my shari. You get me a new shari." And so I says to her, "Banu, it's very hot today. This is an air-conditioned shari." And she just cracked up laughing. Huh? She is an illustration of the fact that the poor and the blind are not defeated. They know how to laugh. And she laughed. God bless her. Another girl I want you to meet, Renu. Renu, 13 years old. That's the age of marriage, by the way. And but she was too sick to get married, and her parents knew that. And she knew it from the attitude of the neighbors around her. And so I said to her, "Banu, in her condition, is there anything I can do for you?" "Yes, I want a shari." Grown-up woman's vestment. A shari, great big long piece of material that you wrap around yourself. So I went to the store and bought a shari for her, brought it back, watched her mother put the shari on her. She was delighted. And she didn't last much longer than that. But she had her shari, and I'm very, very happy I had the opportunity to be of some use to her. One other person I want you to meet is Shukimon. Shukimon, that means happy mind. Shukimon. And she's, I don't know why the name doesn't fit too much, I don't suppose. Her husband died some years ago. She's only got one shari to wear for work or wherever. She has 2 daughters, no sons, and that's a sentence in itself. She's got no sons, she's got 2 daughters, Oruna and Aisha. And every day she would go past my hut towards the town where she would work in somebody's kitchen. And at the end of the workday of grinding spices all day long, the owner of the house would give her her wage, which was rice and torkari, the stuff you put on the rice to make it tasty. And she would carry that home in a banana leaf, and the three of them would eat together. Every day, 7 days a week, she would do that every day. Shukimon is my heroine. The problems of the poor, the problems of the poor, and how they put up with this constant pressure of getting food for their families. Wonderful, wonderful people. Wonderful. And so we try to, in this place as well as in Bangladesh, create harmony between Muslims and Hindus and Christians, particularly among the Christians, because we're a small group in Bangladesh. We have the opportunity to be the Mondhusto, the person in the middle, to bring people together. And we hope that that is possible. And thank you for your help in making that possible, by your help, your prayers. I will be going back there and living in the same place and doing my own cooking and washing my clothes and taking my bath in a public place. And it's great to be part of a society that you've incarnated in. So thank you very much for your help in keeping me there, and all the Maryknoll missioners who you are supporting with your help and your prayers. God blesses you all.